so in this section, this is the second section, we're assuming that you've already spun your singles. So you're gonna have your two singles, and then she shows you two plying them together on a drop spindle. She has something cool that you'll see on here using actually an empty paper towel roll cut in two, or if you have two toilet paper rolls, also works. I have also two plied and had video content on it with just rolling my singles into like two balls and throwing them in a shoebox. But I like her way better. It keeps it a little bit neater, but if you are feeling wild and crazy, just roll it into two balls and stick them in a shoebox or basket to keep them from running all over the floor. So this one is going to be going over two plying the yarn, so that you then have, instead of two singles, you're going to have one two plied yarn to then move on with your weaving.
All right, now that you've spun your yarn, it's time to ply. And that means combining two threads into one. For my plying, I have put my singles onto these handy dandy toilet paper rolls to keep them out of trouble while we're plying. And I'm going to throw them into the shoebox to keep them off the floor. So what I do is I'm going to take these two ends, drop those in there. I'm going to tie them together like so. Take your spindle, or my spindle, whichever, I don't know, and hook it through the threads, draw out a length, and spin counterclockwise, the opposite way of which you spun your yarn. And those are actually a little underspun. I'll show you what it looks like when we have the right ply. There we go. Just a little bit. There we go. Perfect. You can see it looks almost like a string of pearls there. It's very lovely. It's going to be pretty tough for the purposes of weaving. So after you've spun this initial length, you take your plied yarn, wrap it around the shaft of your spindle. Doesn't matter which direction. Until you're about yay long. Wrap it around the hook again. Draw out a length from your bobbins, quote unquote, and ply again. Avoid the 3-year-old. And continue on from there until you have the entire length finished.